Hey, come on, man.
Leaning into these punches as he did through.
Welcome to the wild world of combat sports, where respect meets disrespect, and karma lurks around every corner. Prepare for a roller coaster ride through the octagon, filled with cocky fighters, shocking knockouts, and sweet, sweet revenge. Buckle up, fight fans, it's time to witness some of the most jaw-dropping moments in MMA history. Badr the Golden Boy Hari, the 36-year-old Moroccan mayhem maker, strutted into the ring like he owned the place. His opponent, a mere 27-year-old Polish upstart named Arkadiusz Rajosek. Hari, clearly not a subscriber to Humility Monthly, shoved Rajosek with the force of a runaway freight train. But oh, how the mighty fall. In a twist of fate that would make even Shakespeare chuckle, Hari accidentally took a tumble. Enraged, he unleashed hell on Rajosek, pummeling him like a chef tenderizing a particularly stubborn steak. Down went Rajosek, once, twice, thrice, but like a Polish phoenix, he kept rising. Then, in a moment that made jaws drop faster than Hari's ego, Rajosek unleashed a thunderous counterstrike. Bam! Hari went down faster than a house of cards in a hurricane. Talk about a plot twist. Picture this, June 10th, 2016. Merle Groenhart, a 30-year-old Dutch dynamo, faces off against Harik Gregorian, an Armenian assassin. Gregorian was dishing out more pressure than a pushy car salesman, leaving Groenhart desperate for a way out. In a move that would make even the sneakiest of snakes blush, Groenhart saw his chance and wham, knocked out Gregorian from behind. Talk about a cheap shot. The internet exploded faster than a microwave burrito, demanding justice. Fast forward 6 months, and it's rematch time. Groenhart, now sporting a shiny new champion's belt, faced a stone-faced Gregorian, who looked about as forgiving as a parking meter. The crowd roared for revenge, and boy, did they get it. Gregorian unleashed a fury that made Groenhart's previous cheap shot look like a love tap. New champ. Enter Peter McNeely, a promising fighter with a record shinier than a freshly waxed sports car. His opponent, only the baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson, fresh out of prison and hungrier than a bear after hibernation. McNeely, displaying the survival instincts of a lemming, charged at Tyson like he was late for a bus. Big mistake. Huge. For Tyson, McNeely was less of an opponent and more of a light appetizer. Down went McNeely, popping back up like a caffeinated jack-in-the-box. Round 2 of this ill-advised strategy ended with McNeely circling the ring in a daze, probably wondering if he'd stumbled into a heavyweight boxing match or a meat grinder. Picture this, a press conference that's more Jerry Springer than boxing promotion. Ricardo Mayorga, with all the class of a dumpster fire, blows smoke in Shane Mosley's face and, wait for it, slaps Mosley's wife's behind. Classy move, Ricardo. Really classy. Mosley, understandably miffed, entered the ring with a look that could freeze hell itself. Mayorga, still high on his own supply of bravado, kept yapping like a chihuahua at a Rottweiler. Big mistake, buddy. Mosley, channeling the wrath of 1,000 scorned husbands, unleashed a single punch that made Mayorga wish he'd chosen a career in competitive knitting instead. Ribs cracked, pride shattered, and Mayorga learned a valuable lesson about keeping his hands and comments to himself. Meet Alex Walters, a fighter with the emotional maturity of a teething toddler. His opponent, Andre Movich, boasted a perfect record and, apparently, the patience of a saint. Walters, in a move straight out of the How to Lose Friends and Alienate People playbook, sucker-punched Movich in the gut during a face-off. But oh how the tables turned. Movich, unleashing righteous fury, transformed Walters from cocky fighter to human punching bag faster than you can say karma's a... The coup de grace? Movich spat on Walters' neck, adding insult to very painful injury. Talk about getting a taste of your own medicine. Ren Heramoto, the dancing queen of MMA, strutted into the ring like he was auditioning for So You Think You Can Fight. His opponent, Konagara, looked about as impressed as a cat at a dog show. Hiramoto's fancy footwork might have impressed the judges on Dancing with the Stars, but Nagara wasn't buying tickets to this show. With the precision of a surgeon and the patience of a sniper, Nagara waited for his moment. When it came, bam! Hiramoto went from dancing machine to ragdoll faster than you can say tap out. The lesson? Save the dancing for the club, folks. In the octagon, it's all about the bang-bang, not the cha-cha-cha. Michael Venom Paige, undefeated and cockier than a rooster in a henhouse, faced Douglas Lima with all the concern of a lion eyeing a gnat. Paige, treating the fight like his personal dance recital, pranced and preened for the crowd. Lima, playing the long game, waited patiently like a coiled spring. And when that spring uncoiled, boom, Paige went from peacock to plucked chicken in the blink of an eye. First defeat of his career, served up colder than revenge gazpacho. Leandro Silva, sporting a primate mask because reasons, faced off against Marek Mazuch. Silva, fighting like a man possessed, or perhaps just really into method acting, dominated the early rounds. But Mazuch, apparently not a fan of Silva's Planet of the Apes cosplay, decided enough was enough. With one well-placed shot, he turned Silva's monkey business into a cautionary tale. Silva never wore the mask again, probably because it's hard to find one that fits over a bruised ego. Ryan Jett, living up to his bad news nickname, thought it'd be a hoot to slap Cub Hawkins during a face-off. Hawkins, minding his own business and probably dreaming of post-fight nachos, was not amused. Come fight night, Hawkins unleashed 4 rounds of karmic retribution that left Jett looking like he'd gone 10 rounds with a meat tenderizer. By the end, Jett's smug face had been rearranged into something resembling abstract art. And there you have it, fight fans, a whirlwind tour through the highs, lows, and did that really just happen moments of combat sports. Remember, in the fight game, what goes around comes around, usually in the form of a fist to the face. Stay tuned for more knockout action.